Knew we would be tracking something this week and into this weekend, and it is this tropical wave, which looks like the center of it, what is a center, of course, is elongated wave, is south of Puerto Rico and heading towards Hispaniola, but it's pretty broad, so it's impacting a great area. Because it's interacting with some of the mountains of Hispaniola, that's why it's not forecast to develop over the next couple of days, but it is forecast to reemerge in the Florida Straits and then eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. You can see that here, even on the European model, which just shows a weak, sloppy system, just kind of meandering over the Gulf of Mexico. It's just hanging out there, and even next Sunday, still to our south, is again a sloppy, broad area of low pressure, maybe not even a depression. However, the GFS is showing something completely different in its strength, showing a hurricane making an impact on the Big Bend of Florida, crossing over towards Jacksonville, re-emerging in the Atlantic, re-strengthening to a hurricane, meandering back over north central Florida and southwest Georgia. This would be not a good scenario. We could see epic rain if this occurs. We'll also see very consistent winds that could gust up to, 50 miles per hour, and just kind of hanging out there. Again, just meandering. Both models actually have it meandering. It's just that the GFS shows a much stronger system, likely a tropical storm or hurricane, while the European model is showing mostly just a disturbance, an area of low pressure, maybe in through a depression. So let's talk about rain. This forecast is not so good here for the next 5 days, and this is kind of more leaning towards the GFS model with that 3 to 5 inch rain total in Valdosta, where we don't need it. I mean, Valdosta's been pummeled. Last weekend, you got like 7.5 inches, 8 inches of rain in a short period of time. Not good. But what we do know about this system, it will be a rainmaker. We are expecting up to a half a foot or more of rainfall over the next 7 days, and it looks like most of that comes Sunday and Monday for the western portions of Florida and the peninsula, so that's the area that will be impacted greatly. We'll be watching the system very carefully. Again, the models are having a very difficult time. There's a front to the north. It's interacting with that. Does the front pick it up and lift it away? That was a thinking, a day or two ago? Not anymore. Now it's just kind of meandering over the Gulf of Mexico. Of course, we'll keep you up to date right here on WALB. And we'll be watching this system over the next several days. I think we'll be tracking it for a week or two.